What is up, guys? How's it going? It's your boy Cryptomancer here with my homie Lance as usual, and today we're gonna be talking about Dogecoin Dark, or actually Verge. So that's basically what we're talking about today. We just found this out not too long ago that Verge actually used to be branded as Dogecoin Dark. Did not know that. So of course, before every video, I'm gonna share out my link and everything like that. Just want you guys to know that I do have a free airdrop for ETHX, and ETHX is basically like the Bitcoin Cash of like Ethereum. I have that in my description in case you guys want to get that or whatever. If you sign up for the airdrop, you'll get 10 ETHX, and if you do it by yourself without my link, you'll only get 5. So pretty much, like, I'm pretty sure that like ETHX will be posted on Binance or some kind of major exchange pretty soon. So definitely want to sign up for it, because if you sign up for it, you'll be in there way better than anybody else can even be in there. All right, so hope you guys enjoyed this video, this stream. I'm gonna have Lance talk about Dogecoin Dark, because you know how he's my fundamental analysis guy. I'm gonna have him talk about it, and I'm gonna smoke a bowl, and we're just gonna talk about this real quick, and then do some TA on Verge and wrap up the video. Okay, and that's about it.
Awesome. So what's up, guys? Today is 22nd. And we're going to be going over Verge's roots from its original brand as Dogecoin Dark. So basically, Verge is a fork from Dogecoin itself. Now, Dogecoin, before I go into more detail, Dogecoin is just a decentralized peer-to-peer digital currency. That's just a currency, is quick and easy to send over the net. You know what I'm saying? It's actually very similar to Bitcoin, only a couple lines of code is changed, and it has this gigantic mass of I believe to be over a billion Dogecoin. I don't know the number exactly, but there's a lot of it. Now, Verge's roots behind this Dogecoin fork, it was originally called Dogecoin Dark, and had rebranded itself to Verge back in 2016 in February, I do believe. Excuse me, my throat's a little clogged up.
Mine is too.
But yeah, Dogecoin Dark is now known as Verge to a lot of people, and ever since John McAfee had tweeted about it, it has just gone to the moon. I believe Verge had one of the biggest pumps, I want to say, during the Bitcoin rush in December. I believe it went up from less than 1 penny, I believe, maybe like 0.008 of a penny, and had gone up to 22 cents in less than 3 days, I believe. So that's over like 800x, 800% x in just a few days. And it hasn't been that high ever since. But yeah, we just recently came across this info that Verge was originally called Dogecoin Dark. I looked into it more, and a lot of people online, a lot of people are calling it FUD. But there is a lot of evidence behind that Dogecoin Dark that Verge used to be Dogecoin Dark. They actually have a Twitter handle where they have multiple tweets announcing that we are rebranding from Dogecoin Dark to Verge, etc., etc.
Bro, look at this picture on the stream real quick. Look at this picture. They have a picture of a Shinbu with Darth Vader clothes on, bro. Trying to represent Dogecoin Dark. That shit is funny.
Yeah.
But anyway, keep going, bro. My bad.
No, you're all good, all good. Many didn't know that, but a lot now they do. Dogecoin, or Verge is a Dogecoin fork that occurred in 2014. there's also a Bitcoin dark and an Ether dark. You know, it was a trend for a long time that there were these privacy versions of these long-standing popular coins. So it was only natural that, you know, there was Dogecoin, and then Dogecoin dark came out. Now Dogecoin gets made fun of a lot because it was originally meant as a joke. However, the joke was that one could just take Bitcoin, change a few lines of code, and slap a Doge meme on it and create a new currency. But yeah, that was true. And Dogecoin is definitely far from worthless. Honestly, it's essentially Bitcoin with a few tweets and a Doge meme. And it just has this absurdly large supply. If it weren't for all the joke origins, I would argue that Dogecoin might be undervalued given all this. You know what I'm saying? Further, where Dogecoin is a joke, the Dogecoin hard fork, aka Verge, really isn't. Verge is still a good coin, in my opinion. No, we're not putting Verge down for any of this, but yeah, that was just some pretty interesting information
news,
to find out. You know what I'm saying? I was really like baffled when I heard that, and then, you know, when I looked into it further and I started finding more evidence of it, I was like, wow, it's pretty interesting to me how a Dogecoin fork could have became so successful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But more power to him. Kudos.
Yeah, man. It was weird actually hearing about that, man. Verge being Dogecoin dark. Would have never guessed it, man. Would have never guessed it. But so I guess since, you know, we did have a video about Verge being Dogecoin dark, guess we got to do some Verge TA real quick so everyone who is watching from Verge or whatever can know what their coin is doing in the next day or so. But so we could just let's take a fib line or whatever here, coming from our first like impulse, our most like recent impulse, I guess, our strongest one, right at 372. So you see we hit our 23% right here, but we're kind of cruising right here in the middle. This means that we don't really know which way we're gonna go. We could go down if Bitcoin were to go down, or we could go up if Bitcoin were to go up. So pretty much the fate of Verge really does lie inside of Bitcoin. But even though then, like I said, Verge still has a heavy way to go. Still has a lot of stuff to really cram through. It still has to bring back faith in a lot of like investors who are looking to buy into Verge. They want to make sure that they're buying into a good product. You know, they don't want to buy into a faulty product. They don't want to buy into something that has FUD revolving all around it. So we're going to be sitting probably in the 300 for a little bit until we can finally get some kind of breathing room, you know. But looking at it from trying to find a pattern perspective, from a purely TA perspective, not looking at it from any outside influence, we could definitely see a nice trend line forming right here. About 2 hits or whatever. It's not a super strong trend, but it is a trend. So the more points on a trend line, the stronger that trend is. Remember that. So we can take this trend right here. We can definitely go right between here and see that this is a descending wedge. Okay, so our price is going down, but our support is staying the same. So we are getting knocked down still. So if we use our correction wave pattern here, we can take our 0 from here, have our A, B there, and have our B right here. Have our C be, I believe our C would have to be touching, but I'm sure this is fine though. We're just gonna make that fine for now. At C, D, and then we can make this our E. So right now we're bouncing off, probably gonna tap 308 again, which we're at 309, this is actually what I had said this morning in this Verge trade room that I'm in. I said that Verge is probably going to hit 308 before going back up, before moving up to 321, and that was when Verge was at about 312. I believe Verge was at 312 this morning. Now we are cruising at 309. So I don't want to sound like I am a mage, but I think I am a mage because I just definitely predicted this price. So just keep that in mind. You know, I have my own Telegram channel. It's in my description. You guys can join it. It's free. Okay, I talk, I share free signals in there. I talk about stuff. I post links. I post airdrops that I get, all that stuff. You guys go in there and you get a bunch of cool shit. Okay, and you get magic shit like this where you get a person who can predict the price, like that will happen. What, 4 hours from now? You know what I mean? Oh, talking about this, just real quick. I have to talk about Rep. Okay, Rep. I called Rep yesterday morning in my premium signal group, right, Lance? I called it at 4,000, right? Like I was like, the entry 4,000. It didn't move. It didn't go anywhere the entire day. All right, but this is why you have to have strong hands. This is why you hold through anything. Whenever you do TA, you follow the plan. Whenever you have a stop loss set, you ride it to the stop loss. You do not sell out until your stop loss is hit. Because I told my channel to buy in at 4,000. They waited a whole day, and exactly 24 hours, it goes up 50%. You all saw Rep go to 6,000, damn near 7,000 today. You all saw that, yo, and I called it in my channel. I'm just saying, yo, that's some cool ass shit. That's my first major call like that. The first major call was Mana, but that only went up 20%. This is my first 50% gain off of a call. Very, very proud of myself. Very impressed with my own skill. So keep that in mind. I also called Dent at 47 sats because this is a good ass coin to be just holding. So just buy some Dent right now. But anyway, so Verge, back on track. Verge is definitely retesting our E. Okay, so we're going down and we're gonna hit our trend line one last time before moving up, breaking out this trend, and probably retesting 313, 316, somewhere around there again before finally moving up. But once we finally break out of this wedge, it's going to be a big breakout. So we're probably going to hit maybe like 50%, 330, 340 on an impulse. Okay, on an impulse. So that's where you want to sell. If you see Verge at 340, sell your Verge, all right? And rebuy, ladder your buys in from 331 all the way down to about 318, 316. So ladder your buys in from there and just ride it down. And then when you hit that trend line, you'll be good, and you'll be riding it back up for profit. So that's what it's looking like for Verge, and this is definitely looking at it from just a neutral mindset. Like I said, this is a descending triangle, so that's why we're still going down. But we're gonna bounce off this trend line here and move up, break this trend, because the volume is gonna be there because we're in a bull market. I'm not gonna see Verge hit below 300. I don't think so. Okay, so I don't think we're gonna see that. So we're in a bull market. Well, we're starting a bull market right now. Okay, well, I'm gonna say that we're starting until Bitcoin goes over 7,700 and holds. We're not in a bull market. But once we get above 7,700, we're probably going to be in a definitely determined bull market, because Bitcoin will run sideways from there and will be all in money. Okay, so Verge is going to go up. Don't get me wrong. You just have to just hold. Just have strong hands, just like my followers did with Rep. They had strong hands and now they're up 50%. Have strong hands with Verge and you'll be up 50% too, or probably even more than that because they're lower sats. All right, and that's what we all want, sats. So that's pretty much how Verge is looking on the hour. All right, so we just basically talked about Verge, talked about Dogecoin Dark, you know, and which is a privacy token, you know, just like Verge, but I can see why it would come from Dogecoin Dark, because the Dark is the privacy. So, and Verge is a privacy token, so that makes sense. But it's just strange how it used to be like a meme coin and now it's Verge. So that's just pretty crazy. But yeah, so just thought I would definitely go over that with you guys. So I don't know, Lance, if you have anything to say. I know this was a relatively quick fast stream. It wasn't too long. About 15 minutes that we're at right now.
Yeah, usually we're running about 30
20
minutes or so.
Yeah, 25, so around there. But I don't know if you got any other information that you want to say. You know, go ahead. You know, definitely.
Yeah, not much to say, man. All I can say is, this is only the beginning. These are the few tiny waves that are crashing on the shore, and there's going to be a giant wave coming here shortly. You know what I'm saying? If we look at BTC on the 1 day, we're looking pretty good in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah. If you
that sideways action is what we're looking for when as we're coming up on the next Bitcoin push. You know what I'm saying? So definitely stay strong hands, and keep that positive vibe going, because we're going to the moon.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, if you look at Bitcoin like on the weekly, it's a fat ass green candle, and everything is pointing up,
nice.
and everything is pointing up, bro. Because the weekly candle is like about to close, I believe. Everything is pointing up. The RSI is up. The stock is up. Everything is up, bro. So
Definitely.
that's bull. That's bull.
Bitcoin is very bullish right now. The 4 hours looking real.
Yeah.
Probably see some here in the near future, maybe later today, because we're looking pretty bullish on the 4 hour. And
Yeah.
I really like the way that this trend is looking.
Yeah. Definitely.
So
Well,
we can see Bitcoin closing above 77 sometime soon.
shit. I mean, hopefully, if that happens, then I'll be up, because I have a pretty nice bag of dent, and dents will be going up then if Bitcoin goes up like that. That's for sure.
Definitely.
But all right then. So I guess I'll definitely see you guys in the next stream. The next stream will probably be an informational stream. I want to kind of do some more of those instead of just only doing TA, because I know a lot of you guys want to know more about the coins that I'm doing TA on. So I'll probably do maybe some like information on like XLM or ADA or something like that. Some kind of informational video, and then I'll do TA on the video after. So I hope you guys definitely enjoyed the stream. Remember that my Telegram channel is definitely in the bottom in the description. I also have all my wallets there, my Bitcoin wallet, Ethereum wallet, Litecoin wallet. It's all there in case you guys ever want to just drop some in there. Definitely highly appreciated. I do have also, like I said, a free airdrop for ETHX inside of my description. Like I said, it's basically like the Bitcoin Cash of Ethereum. It just hasn't gone up yet. That's all it is. And a free airdrop can never hurt. You know what I mean? So you can go there, click the link, sign up. There you go. And yep, that's about it. So follow me on Twitter, add me on Telegram, and join my channel. All right, I'll definitely see you guys later. Thank you for watching, and deuces.